The girl was trapped in a death game alongside her companion. Every step they took could lead to a catastrophic end. The moment she stepped into the red circle, the floor instantly transformed into molten lava. Under the unbearable heat, both of them could only groan in agony. The girl pleaded with the game master to stop, but he only laughed coldly and declared that the game had just begun. In her desperation, she hurriedly checked the indicator light and screamed, demanding the boy place his hand on the green circle. Immediately, the heat began to subside as a gentle breeze blew through. The wind grew stronger by the second, blowing so fiercely that it distorted the girl's face from the pressure. She glanced at the indicator and realized it had moved to the blue zone. Without hesitation, they both stepped onto the blue circle. In an instant, their bodies felt as though they were being completely frozen solid. The wheel continued to spin, this time stopping on yellow. They desperately wanted to step on it, but the thick layer of ice had pinned them to the spot. The boy used every ounce of his strength, yet he still couldn't lift his feet. The girl understood that if this continued, they would both die. As she closed her eyes, surrendering to despair, the boy refused to give up. Finally, he shattered the ice and successfully touched the yellow circle. In that moment, they felt as if they had been reborn. However, before they could celebrate, the floor suddenly vanished beneath their feet. A bottomless abyss appeared, with sharp spikes waiting below. They realized with horror that the game had only just begun. The cold-blooded host announced that the game would only end when one of them fell. The girl began to tremble and burst into tears, repeatedly begging to be allowed to quit. In the end, she chose to sacrifice herself for the boy she loved, letting go and plummeting into the infinite void.